8:30 in the morning. You can see I'm already sweating because it is so hot outside that it is already almost 90 degrees. This has been one of the busiest weeks ever for my indoor playground. We have been slammed every day, all day. And I just had somebody call in sick. So now today we get to work. I know my staff always feels so bad when they have to call out, but I always tell them that their health is way more important and we can always get everything covered here. And today that coverage is looking like me. And well, not just me, AJ's here too, because Charlie has a summer camp. So AJ and I are gonna run the playroom today. He's currently searching for all of the new toys that we have. We've got the AC running because it's currently like 80 degrees in the playroom right now, and I am dying. AJ, how many kids do you think we had in the playroom yesterday?
43.
You said 43?
Yes, the whole day.
That's so funny. 34. Not 43, 34. We already have 15 reservations and we still don't open for 28 more minutes. I know more are gonna be coming. I think we're gonna put our goal pretty high today. If we could get 40 kids in the playroom today, I'd be so, so happy. That's brand new too. That's a brand new toy. Is that where you're gonna hang out all day today? Is this how you're gonna work? Here's my employee. Honestly, opening is super easy because Annika closed last night and it looks great in here. Everything is perfect and ready to go. All I have to do is like get myself ready to work. It looks so good in here. We are keeping those curtains closed because it is really helping with the heat. Let me know down in the comments, guys, what is the temperature where you guys are right now? Are you in this heat wave as well? Is your corn sweating like our corn? Or are you somewhere where the weather is really nice and perfect? Oh yes, look at my hired help. Look how good you are at working here. And I'm just now realizing too that they are redoing our parking lot. So 11 spots right out front are all being blocked off right now, which is probably gonna be an issue. We have parents that need these spots because they're like literally right out in front and they are all blocked off for at least 1 to 2 days. Luckily, we have these 3-4 spots right here and then a couple of spots here, but it only ends like right around where like the end of this house is. We don't have that many. And I know that the parking lot gets crazy here. And honestly, some of my neighbors in this complex get upset with how many spots my customers take, but like I don't know what else to do. And especially on a day like today when 11 spots are taken. This is gonna be an interesting day. We'll see if my neighbors yell at me. Looks like we have a few minutes before the playroom opens, so this gives me about 5 minutes to relax.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Not even 30 seconds after sitting down, am I right? But today, Home Chef is saving the day again. Tonight, we're doing one of their express meals, which means dinner's gonna be done in 15 minutes or less. Everything's fresh, pre-portioned, and simple. And the step-by-step instructions basically make it foolproof. They've got tons of great options, including vegetarian, protein-packed, or calorie-conscious meals. You can even swap out your protein. It's honestly better than takeout and way faster than figuring out what to cook each night. So if you're looking for dinner in 15, Home Chef's your answer. Use my code Sierra50 and the link in the description for 50% off your first box plus free shipping. You'll thank yourself at dinner time. Thank you to Home Chef for sponsoring today's video. Okay, that was short-lived. Let's get this place open. We've got one crayon fan going. That crayon fan we're not gonna turn on because it's too close to the tower, but we do have this fan up here, and I did make sure that little fingers can't get stuck inside there, and hopefully that'll help. We have AC and it's currently set to 72, but because of how hot it is outside and how often this door is opening and closing and how many people are in the building, we're having a hard time getting it to go past 74 or 73 when the building is full. So we're gonna put all the fans, we're gonna leave the windows closed, and hopefully we can get this heat under control. I literally am still sweating. I'm gonna put on music right now. I think I'm just gonna do like chill, family-friendly music because I have a feeling it's gonna be kind of a crazy day and we don't want the music to be too loud. Honestly, the parking lot is looking terrible. There are cars just driving back and forth trying to figure out where to park because parking is so atrocious. We open in 7 minutes and there's so many cars out here. I think we're gonna open a few minutes early so we can get people in. Do y'all have a reservation? No. All right, well, I'm gonna get you to sign in while I grab this real quick. Grandma's Playroom, let me help you. Hey guys, I have plenty of room if you guys want to come on in. We only charge for children that touch the toys and the floor, so you can insert chip side in or tap whenever you're ready. I used to tell people when they were checking in that we only charge for children that touch and play with the toys, but recently I had to switch my language to say if they touch the ground, they must pay. And the reason for that is because we're trying to keep it so I don't charge for tiny babies that are in arms. Think like 1, 2, 3, 4 months old. However, it's getting to the point where people will say, okay, well, my baby's not gonna play with toys, but I'll set my 7-month-old on the ground. And then that's like a really, really big insurance issue because they're not paid customers. It just looks looks like a kid who's there but not on the waiver and not paid for. I hope that makes sense, but I promise it makes sense like legally. So I've changed it to if the children touches the floor, then you have to pay, because how are you gonna keep an 8-month-old on the floor but not grabbing toys? I wanna keep it fair for everyone. We never charge for adults and we don't charge for babies in seats, but I have to figure out a way to protect myself and my facility. Good morning, welcome. You guys are next in line. And did you guys have a reservation?
No.
How many?
One.
Let me count for you.
Yes.
Hold on one moment. Free, get everyone checked in. I'm so sorry, guys. Listen, we are busy. It's a good problem to have. Yes, you guys are good to go. While you fill that out, I'm gonna grab this real quick. Grandma's Playroom, how may I help you? So you said you have how many playing today?
Just two.
Two. Let me double check that reservation for you. See if we have space. Do you all have a reservation?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna see if we have room. And if I do have room, it might only be until a certain time. Okay. But let me double check. We never have a time limit for play. However, there have been a few times where I had about an hour and a 45-minute break, so I couldn't let somebody in because I always account for 2 hours. So I'll give them the option. I'll say, you know, I can let you in at 11:30 and you can play for as long as you'd like. Or if you come in right now, I'll have to ask you to leave at around 10:45 because we have more people coming in at 11. I will say a lot of times too, the parents will take the play, even if it's like an hour and 15 minutes, because they got all the way here. I have room until 10:45. That is about an hour and 30 minutes. Did you want to stay? Did you both want to stay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Well, then we'll get you to sign in. That's a sloth. I don't want to say we never hold toys for kids, but we usually say that everything in the playroom is for everyone to share. However, there are a few instances or occurrences where somebody will be building something, or they'll have a toy that they really want to keep, and I'll put it behind the desk, or as you can see, I will protect the tower to make sure nobody knocks over their magnet tiles so they can go to the bathroom. It's hard enough to get kids to stop playing to use the restroom. I'm not gonna make it harder for mom and dad by saying, someone might knock over your tower. It's now 12:35. I've spent like all day trying to like clean up the floor, but it still looks a little crazy because we've had 33 kids all day, which means that we have like 3.5 hours to get 7 more kids, and I think we can do it. Here is what we are working with. Again, I've been cleaning, picking up, sanitizing constantly, but we are still a little bit of a mess. Today we did have 2 parents walk into the baby area with shoes on. No big deal. When that happens, I just close out the baby area, make sure nobody's in there, and then I mop. Today we also had somebody change a diaper in there, which is kind of like a health issue. So I had to close it down for that as well and make sure that we got it clean and sanitized and ready for the next kids. Okay. Come here, Ross. We're gonna fight the 2:30 slump. Since we've been so busy, the yuck bucket has been overflowing, so I kind of put everything behind the desk here, but now we need to start cleaning it. And the way that I clean a lot of yuck bucket toys is literally just by picking it up, spraying it down. You definitely want this to sit for a little bit, so then you wait, and usually while I wait, I'll just like clean something else, and then you can wipe it down, but use your rag. And then we'll just set it out to dry. We're gonna do this about 500 more times. And then like these small toys, we will put into a bucket with a little bit of bleach and a lot of water. We'll let that sit overnight, let that clean up, and then don't worry, I will wash my hands before I go back out to the floor. It's been a long day. All right, friends, we have 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Oh, you need a hug? Let me come give you a hug. Okay, hold on. I will always take a hug. Oh my goodness, thank you. That was such a good hug. I'll give you a hug too. Oh my gosh, thank you.
From the first street, about just 2 minutes away.
Grandma's Playroom. I missed it. The hug was worth it. It is. Okay, if that is an indication of how today went. It is now 3:57. The entire playroom is empty. We did hit 40 kids, which I am so grateful for. It definitely has been a wild week, but I'm very excited for it. And I just have to keep remembering, as exhausted as we are now, October's gonna hit soon, and we're gonna be like empty, back to having like 5 to 10 kids a day only, maybe. So I'm taking the busy while I have it, but now we just need to finish cleaning. I'm hoping to get it done in the next like 30 minutes because I have to be out of here by 3:45 to go get Charlie from camp. AJ was picked up around 11 o'clock, so he's been having a good time with his friends, which is great because if my kids are here, they count towards capacity. And plus they're getting kind of old, so they're not like enjoying it as much. I think I'm gonna give myself a minute to disassociate and like stare off, and then we're gonna get back to cleaning. I was able to clean all the toys pretty fast. Everything is put away, including the baby area, which usually is the place that I forget. Oh wait, we had a little one knock over those last minute. So I will pick those back up, and then all of these toys that are drying will need to be put away as well. It's now 4:45 and I gotta get out of here, but I cleaned the playroom so well that the opener tomorrow is not gonna be mad at me. Okay, except for the vacuum. I'll put the vacuum away soon, okay? Thank you to Home Chef for sponsoring today's video, and make sure you guys check out the link in my description so you guys can get 50% off of your first box and free shipping. But a special extra thank you to all of you guys watching, and extra thank you to everybody who came in today. It has been an amazing week. I'm just so incredibly happy. And if you guys like this video, I'd like it if you gave it a thumbs up, and if you loved it, I'd love it if you would subscribe. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm gonna go home and try to relax. Good night. All right, I'm a little bit of a liar. We definitely are gonna need to mop tomorrow because these floors are looking a little rough, but the rest of the playroom, the baby area, everything else looks great.